Jason Dale, Easter deal, SPI, he's for real. It's cracking.
Yeah, that. Baby, man. Yeah, that.
Hey, a gang of bitches in my contacts. Mafia crippin' and all that. Yeah, that. Yeah, that. Hey, a gang of bitches in my contacts. Blue rag the riches, mafia crippin' and all that. Yeah, that. Yeah, that.
So don't compare me to rappers.
I'm in my own lane.
It ain't too much change. I still represent the game. Blue ass and
gold chains.
Mother when we ball play. Vodka mixed with lemonade. Politics the whole day. My knuckles squat from catching fame. Kick cash and see cool.
Nigga, this that Crip language.
Still smoke blue Chuck Taylor.
Who can't explain it?
It stays dangerous. We no longer
Holla can't stay. He got some smut up on his name because can't stay.
Bands when I run a play. I bust and they run away. I told my kids I see them no more.
Shit, I can't die today.
And celebrate the homie's death like it's
Mafia day.
So when I go, y'all do the same.
It's a mafia day. Hey, a gang of bitches in my contacts. Mafia crippin' and all that. Yeah, that. Yeah, that. Hey, a gang of bitches in my contacts. Mafia crippin' and all that.
Yeah, that. Yeah, that. I ain't new to this nigga. They ask me how I been. I tell them same fight, different round.
I just claim to win and to play like Big Ben.
On that block shit. I got the juice. I'm on that pot shit. Niggas act like they can't die from a stock clip. It's that hot shit, the type of music make your homies
banging traffic.
To the enemies and get active. Tiny man spazzing. Don't get caught on them back streets. The homies scoring points. Real game bang athletes.
Hey.
A gang of bitches in my contacts. Blue range, the riches, mafia crippin' and all that.
Yeah, that. Yeah, that. Hey, a gang of bitches in my contacts.
Blue range, the riches, mafia crippin'
and all that. Yeah, that. Yeah, that. I ain't got no green, know what I mean? Oh, we finna give y'all a sneak preview. This some brand new Blue Smurf y'all ain't heard before on my mama. Yes. Exclusive. It's cracking in the black box. What's happening? HoNo, Hunnid. Don't get caught with your pants down. Don't get caught with your pants down.
Yeah, I come from the gutter, my nigga. You ain't
been here.
My spot, back of the line.
Nigga, I been here.
Niggas always rap about the struggle, but I'm still here. I said I'm
still here.
I come from the gutter, my nigga.
You ain't been here.
My spot,
back of the line, nigga. I been here.
Niggas always rap about the struggle,
but I'm still here. I'm still here.
I come from the gutter, my nigga.
You ain't been here.
It's my spot, back of the line.
Nigga, I been here.
Niggas always rap about the struggle, but I'm still here. Ain't worried about death.
Cross that when I get there.
You gotta have a heart for this. This game high risk. The same ones after his head, they don't fly with. Did a little time with, but now we gotta lay low. It's bad for them. And when they see him, they gon' smash on him. All gas on him. When we catch that nigga loafing, the street lights come on, we coming out like roaches. We stay posted. You niggas know what we about. Better use that GPS, get booked, take the wrong route. Niggas better watch their mouth, all on the internet. We don't take disrespect. We'll be all shit set. Google us on the internet. Promise we gon' pop up. My bitch got the addict. When she drop it, we gon' pop up. I come from the gutter, my nigga.
You ain't been there.
It's my spot, back of the line, nigga. I been here. Niggas always rap about the struggle, but I'm still here. I said I'm still here. I come from the gutter, my nigga. You ain't been there. This my spot, back of the line, nigga. I been here. Niggas always rap about the struggle, but I'm still here. I said I'm still here. Play active as a motherfucker. You can tell by my looks. Ain't playing no games and politicking on Facebook. They threw away the rule book. They following the G code, press the homie. We gave a pass to the enemigos. Click for the reload. Box every photo and laughing at niggas holding guns on that photo. Everybody wanna rap. They ain't got it all. And Everybody wanna bang, but never ever got involved. My Christian here in a minute, soon I make this call. Rest in peace to my local, and 21 behind the wall. Play ball, like Pac-Man and Power Rangers. Bitches and adventurous, nigga, I'm about a bag. Super turned up, second in my impact. Tell you in one conversation, just from high. Rap about the struggle, but I'm still here. I said I'm still here.
What it do in the black box? What it do, Google gang? And those that came to hang and bang. I got a cold little scenario going on today, man. Y'all seen real life? I think it was yesterday while we was politicking. Big U had called into the show, right? And while we was talking our Hunnid and kind of learning a lot of the little details about HoNo Hunnid, at the same time I was getting a call from Stutterbox. And in real time, right there, I showed you I was getting the call, and I was like, I'll pass. I ain't gonna squid it. And then I kind of told y'all the reason I did it was things that I learned, and I'm gonna be honest, it was based upon, like I told you, things that I learned online, things that I heard. Ain't really like came across any solid information the way that you normally do, and I kind of jumped to judgment. However, I'm not giving no passes to no type of activity that ain't a Google, ain't 100 when it comes to situations. Y'all know how I get out, right? But however, like, when y'all keep hearing this name Stutterbox pop up with all this politicking with HoNo Hunnid and his situation and all that, y'all gotta understand, overstand, understand. I know Stutterbox for years, huh? Cause I ain't never been my best friend or none of that, but just imagine, not only is we both from the East Side 90s, right? But we both had an exposure in the industry at a similar time. We knew a whole lot of the same people, so we crossed paths a lot when we used to move around the shape. Rest in peace to Del Dog. Del Dog as well in that type of environment as well, right? Cuz used to be Shaq manager, cuz used to look like Kevin Hart and The Rock, Dwayne Johnson, but imagine Kevin Hart being the security guard for The Rock. That's like the size ratio of the two. And I always heard the story, Shaq, the case, and all the drama, but I wasn't never really up on the details like that, right? Wasn't really my little cup of tea to even. I used to hear about it and all that. However, once I got off the live, Cuz text me, and I realized I at least owe Cuz the opportunity to speak for itself. So you see, Cuz name is Stutterbox, right? And so you can imagine when Cuz is talking, he didn't get that name just because they just picked the name to give him. So him not being on there, you see, we on a public platform speaking, something I do fluently, something I've been doing all my life. You gotta imagine that every nigga that name pop up in a street scenario is not a person that is just that comfortable speaking publicly, let alone somebody with the nickname Stutterbox. So him trying to explain himself, especially when he gets excited, sometimes it gets kind of difficult. So from what he was trying to explain to me is he really got caught in a trick bag between Wacc, HoNo Hunnid and some dirty cops. And regardless of what has been entered into a Google search associated with his name, it ain't always what it seemed. And he requested to be able to come here in the black box and tell his side for himself. And also share some more of the details as to, back Wacc and his participation with the authorities in some very, very serious circumstances. So I've sent the link out to Studderbox. He's supposed to be pulling up. I'm not sure if his lack of familiarity with the system and how it operates is causing a delay or what possibly it could be, but it's what I'm gonna do. You see, we're not on our normal platform, right? The normal system. And I'm new to this. This is my second time doing it like this. So I don't know what all I'm capable of doing while I got this stream up. If this was the normal way through OBS, I would just play a video or something and then go use my phone. But right now I'm streaming through my phone, and I'm not sure if I'm capable of like pausing the camera and making a phone call and allowing the stream to continue. We got one guest popping up. Let's see who we got in here. ODM Slim. Neighborhood to the neighborhood. What happened, cuz? Okay.
What's the
Hey,
deal, my
bud.
low?
It's the deal, Hood.
Shit, chilling. On the
Hey,
hell, the money lecture.
you ain't got Stutterbox number. Hey, oh, you know how to work this.
Hell no, I ain't got Stutterbox. You know I ain't got Stutterbox number.
Hey, am I able to
Huh?
pause my? Am I able to like take myself off the camera and call, cuz?
You can do that. I got you right now. Do your shit.
It ain't
I'm
gonna
right
hang.
here. I got the stage right now. You good?
It ain't. It's, let them know what we finna. Wait, I got. It might be him right here. Let's see. This might be. Let me see this. How do I check the person without letting them on?
Huh?
Can I like check who it is without letting them on?
No, you can't do that without letting them on.
All right, let's go. Let's see. The name is Thirsty. I don't know who that is. What we got on here? Hello? It's the deal. Thirsty.
You got a kick her.
All right. But like
I should got a kick her. Yeah, homies.
so
You can put the link in it. You put the live stream in the description or something.
No, I just sent it to you. I sent it to Cuz. That's it.
That's how that'd be one of the niggas you send it to, because everybody can't do it there.
Somebody say why we can't hear no sound. That's Thirsty. Can y'all hear the sound in the out there? They can hear us because everybody would be saying that. So okay, let's see. They trying to come back. Let's try this
Okay,
again.
tell them go out and go in.
Yo, Thirsty. Yo.
No, you can't hear it. Let me see the sound out.
They can't hear us?
Can't hear no sound.
Who is that? Hey, what's your name, homie? Hello?
He don't hear you, he said.
Who is that though? Hey, if I pause my screen and use the phone, it ain't gonna disconnect it, right? Hey, Slim. Yo, Slim. Fresno can hear you, cuz. Hey, if I pause this, would I be able to make a phone call? That nigga Slim came up out of here for a minute. Let me see who is just chatting me. I appreciate y'all for bearing with me. Go out, okay? Telling me go out, go out. I'm gonna go out and come back, y'all. How about now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me? It's technical difficulties, y'all. Oh yeah, you gotta go to settings and set your audio to your headset. Who is? So y'all got me confused now. I can't hear nothing. BS, eats the deal fully. Hey, okay, y'all can hear me. All right, well this is the thing. The homie, Thirsty, I don't know who that is calling, but I can't unmute them came in as they choose to. All right, you have to unmute your mic, Thirsty. I just tried to unmute you, and they said I can't unmute you because you chose to mute yourself. True Cowboy, what it do? I see you. All right, all the guests done disappeared, y'all. We gonna try to do this again. And I need to know if I'm able to go off of this, make a phone call without disconnecting. I don't want to do it if it's gonna disconnect me. I'm confused, man. ODM, you left me out here hanging, bro. Where you at? Okay, here you go. Back up. Thirsty. I don't even know who Thirsty is. Thirsty.
Yeah.
Who is that? That's Box.
It's Thirsty.
Thirsty, who is you?
Hey, Thirsty, that's Thirsty from the 60s? What is it?
Hey, Slim.
What up, look?
Can I if I pause my camera and call, cuz is it gonna disconnect the
But
screen?
yeah, it's a pause on the screen, but don't trip because call cuz. But I'm on the live, so it ain't nothing.
All right, say less. Say less.
All right. Tell what y'all, man. You see that out here living, you know what I'm saying? So scandalous. Outside, okay? You understand me? We be outside where I come from, cuz. We don't stay in the house. We outside. That's Union Station, cuz. On the hood. We in this bitch. Fucking nigga talking about LA is me, cuz. Nigga me, yeah. We outside. Fucking nigga talking about. Niggas on though. You know what I'm saying? We get to the bottom of this shit, man. Whack 100. He's a buster and a bitch. You understand me? We own you. Huh? My car here. Okay. LA on fire right now, nigga. Murders after murders. Outside. Fucking nigga talking about, huh?
600 for now, give you 100 Friday.
All right.
I get my check Friday. She just gave me a $1,000. Where you going to where you gonna
I gotta sit at the radio station.
Where you shit you right by? Why are you talking shit?
But I ain't for the person. I gotta send her the money to get the person they in Vegas.
So how you gotta do it?
He coming out here to live with me.
Do that.
I gotta send it. I'm gonna get the money. I'm gonna send it to put it on my thing, and I'm gonna send it to it.
Okay. I needed my money.
I'm back. What's the deal?
The
Mac and
deal.
Tape. Big time.
All right. Bear with me, y'all. I'm still right here in the back. I think we got him for the tap in. Like I say, you know, cuz from the OG generation, he's not real familiar with all this internet shit. Yeah, so it's gonna take him a little time, but he trying to get here with us.
We gonna get to the
My
bottom of this
mama.
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Come on, man.
I heard you show up on a show one time recently trying to break this same subject matter down. I don't know all
Yeah,
the
man. I try
details,
to,
but
you
I
know what I'm
got
saying?
some
Because
of them. Huh?
people be trying to switch the whole matter up. Like niggas don't know that it was 4 or 5 different cases going on at one time, and niggas be
Right.
trying to act like it was all the same case, all the same
Right.
case, knowing it wasn't the same case.
All right, here we go.
On his dead homie.
Here we go. All right, y'all. What up, Box?
Work from here?
What's up, Lo?
That's 3
All
o'clock. I have
right,
to go
look.
get her to school. I'm gonna
You can
drop her off.
and just turn that.
Her
Turn that.
birthday.
If you don't want to be on, now we can see you, but if you don't want to be on the camera, cuz just push that little red. Put your camera on the bottom and it turn red.
It say leave, Cam. Oh.
There you go.
Bye
There
out.
you go. Bam.
What's
All
up,
right.
Chris?
So now, y'all, we want to welcome East Side Original Main Street Mafia Stutterbox to the platform in the black box. Me and the homie ODM Slim. I know you quite ain't met the homie ODM direct, but that's the homie ODM Slim for 5-5 neighborhood. he already be on Wacc here with this same subject matter. And that's why I allow him to be on the panel with us, because he already be online discussing this subject, trying to keep the record straight when Wacc try to bend the narrative. But you already know,
Hey, what's
because
up,
I was
Slim?
just telling the people how
What's the deal
far
with
we
it,
go
cuz?
back, and I was telling the
Maintaining.
people how I allowed some shit that I came across on the internet to make me like not really want to deal with this situation based on the trickiness. But I said I felt like I owed you an opportunity to speak for yourself, and
Right on
I
Main
want to give you
Street.
the
I don't got nothing
opportunity.
to lie. Listen.
Go ahead.
Oh, 07, I think. 07. I signed up for this crib shit, cuz me, early 80s. Not my young nephews and nieces. They shot my Rolls Royce up, cuz, on some politics shit. Went about no telling, no snitching, just, you know, what's the art of war say? Never outshine your master.
Right.
Growing up as a young dude, I didn't know that. And I fell in their hands. I'm not gonna kick no names or none of that.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't good. And I
Right.
almost lost my life. My wife almost lost her life. My Rolls Royce got shut up like 30 times. And I I stayed moving around, but
Huh?
they threatened to kidnap my niece. She's 12 years old, and my nephew, and they was babies. And I made a conscious decision to put some protection on my family, because I know I supposed to kept it in the streets, cuz I supposed to kept it in the streets. What I did was totally against the
Yeah.
grain. But me as a
And
man, I
mute
can
your mic.
live with that,
Right.
because little Stutterbox got killed,
Mm.
my little homie. And I couldn't go to Thanksgiving to my mom's house, and my sisters and brothers is there, and all my kids there, and they kids is not, because of me, cuz.
Mm.
And did nobody go to jail, get sent to prison? I just put some awareness to the situation, so a nigga keep the heat off, the hurt off my family.
Mm-hmm.
As far as about what the dude is talking about, that dude is just riding. I brought that nigga around, homie. I brought him around. I pulled him out of his diesel truck and put him in my passenger seat. And him, instead of being a homie, because he was acting like a homie when I was going through the shit, and was like, damn, homie, what you want? Like he was with me or whatever. But then the whole time he was a double agent. And then when I heard the recording, because I put some protection on my family, Crip.
Mm-hmm.
So when they got at us, at my family, I'm thinking they gonna tell me it's a threat on my family life again,
Mm-hmm.
right? They
Right.
tell me they catch the the Wacc 100 nigga on a wiretap, giving it giving up the info on me, and then when the homie draws showed me the paperwork, it proved it, cuz it proved that the nigga in my passenger seat was the reason how they got my address. You
So
know,
that's
but
so tell me, but what did the what was the give us some background on why there was even a wiretap, what was going on, how did you have a relationship with this nigga to where he was crossed up with you and your homies? Because I know you and your
because
homies.
he got caught on a wire, the day was already they was under investigation. I don't think it was behind my case or whatever case, because when they almost killed me and my wife, I told y'all I put some protection on my family, homie.
Right.
I did that. It took me 2 weeks to move my family out the neighborhood.
Mm.
You feel me? Because I
Right.
had family directly in the hood,
Right.
and I wasn't finna let my nieces and nephews get killed. So I put some protection on my family. If that make me a rat, call me that, cuz come put up on me, holler at me. But didn't no homies go to jail, get sent to prison, none of that. Plus, I'm in the hood. I can go to my neighborhood.
Right.
You feel me?
What so was the boy Whack? Did he go to jail back then?
Whack, listen, homie. Whack say he never had no co-defendants. Whack got caught crossing 6 state lines with a
Mm.
trunk full of guns with his brother in his passenger seat.
And never did no time for that.
Never did no time. So right when the shit happened on me, when he got caught on the wiretap plotting with the homie, I'm not gonna kick no names,
Mm.
and he conspired or gave information that could have got somebody killed. That's why they raided his house, and that's how I think he got out of that case. Because how you go to jail? Because me and you right now, say if something happened to one of us, cuz on Main Street, and we hop in a car and cross six state lines with pistols in the trunk, we ain't never seen daylight again, Spider.
Oh my mama. Now I remember, I've heard accounts of the story when his house was raided. I heard they found 6 blammers in it that time.
Check this out. Yeah.
And then he say something about, okay, tell me this. Like, I've been hearing this. A lot of people been hearing this. The whole story about the truck driver, the book was written.
All that shit is cartoon characters, homie.
But who is back?
When they came and got at me, homie, I sent you the paperwork on the cop that was lying, got caught lying, got fired. The whole movie was friction. I sent you that. When they came and played the recording for me and showed me that the nigga in your passenger seat is gonna be the one to kill you, I told them this nigga might be a snake in the grass, but if you think he breaking the law with that truck, you wasting your time. My bad.
When they tried to press you to turn on him,
I told him, if you think he wasting his time, I wanted to knock the nigga down on Main Street, but I couldn't because they already knew. So I didn't tell the nigga though that they knew that he was on the recording. That's where he say, "Oh, you can ask Speedy this, Speedy that." I told the nigga, I knew that they was aware of your ass on the recording. Yeah, I didn't tell you, nigga, because you was a snake. You feel me? So
throughout this whole process,
for me. Huh?
I heard him throughout this process say he freed 7 Crips.
How, homie? How?
He said something about on my mama. I could have swore I heard cuz say the feds.
No, I'm saying what he said. That's what happened, bro. He's trying to mix both cases up. He's trying to mix the case up where when they got into it, they supposed to kidnapped and all that, you know that part. He's mixing that with 7 and all them. Trying to mix that up with the federal wiretap. He's saying that that's all the same shit.
But look, he said the feds told him after they ran in his house and didn't find nothing, they told him we owe you one.
And who went for that? Who believe that?
But what about this? Everybody. Right? The feds, right? The feds ran this house all that, right? Why the fuck is the LAPD officer on the fucking stage then? Why the LAPD officer want to keep coming in here talking if the feds ran his shit?
Oh, man, put the paperwork on the police, homie. Who got that shit? I sent it all to you, Spider.
Hey, Slim, if I send you some of these papers, you know you can't share them on my thing, huh?
I'm gonna show you how to do it, Spider. You got me on the computer?
No, they just on
you
my
got
phone.
It on the phone?
Yeah.
All right, now go to the back and say brand. You're gonna say on the screen, say brand. See it?
Oh yeah.
Put it right there and go down, and then it's like a layout, and upload it to the layout. You're gonna put it up there.
All right, I gotta download. Let me I'm gonna pull them out my text.
Yeah, right.
I was in the Fed stuck behind this cop lying on me. You hear me? It's a case called George Torres versus Greg Kading. Greg Kading lied on this Hispanic mafia boss and got him. He owned all the numero uno markets, and he got found guilty in trial. They found the smut on Greg Kading, and on his sentencing date, he supposed to got 100 years. He went home.
So you saying that to say? So Greg Kading is this officer that Wacc seems to be so friendly.
He called him up on the board
that he had on the internet the other day, and you basically
he said I work for. How do I work for you, homie? He's saying I killed Biggie Smalls. So I'm not knowing we under investigation for killing. I'm under investigation for killing Biggie Smalls. I don't know that, homie.
Right.
You feel me? I don't know that. So I'm gonna tell you how to get Wacc so he can tell you how to get him to come back and get me. It don't make sense.
Can I ask a question, Spider?
Yeah, go ahead, please.
Oh, what's up, Stutterbox? My name Mika. I covered this when Wacc first, when Tiny Draws had first accused this to Wacc. However, how this man put it, he told me personally, like basically, you supposed to have flipped or whatever, and the day all of this.
On who?
He said the day all of this came out. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just gonna tell you what he told me, so then you can address that.
I told you openly, and with everybody listening, that I put some protection on my family.
No, not that.
That's what he's talking about. That's all he keeps talking about.
He
Well,
told me.
let her finish her statement, Box. You know,
All right.
she produced his freak film, so she a champion. She don't give a fuck about cuz. At least at this point, we know she don't. So let's let her speak her mind.
All right.
Okay, so he was basically saying like he was saying basically the day Tiny Draws put this out on Clubhouse, that then that's when you called his phone or something. He sent me the text messages too. I actually got them. He had hit you up like, yeah, they saying that you that I'm telling, and nigga, you know that that's you. So, and then you was like, bro, don't bring that back up. You know, I have a family and this and this and that. He tried to spin it to where it was like you was trying to like not have them bring it up because you got a family, and they did try to get your family out the way.
Why do I say not bring it up? I just sent Spider Loke the text. He offered me $100,000 for my wife. And
Oh my, I did read that.
11 months.
This
How
what I'm
nigga I done this too? If I done all this wrong to this nigga, why is he offering me $100,000 for my wife's health, for her transplant? And if you see in the Texas, I'm ignoring this nigga because he already snaked. When he snaked me, it's no other way to go. What? I'm gonna take your money now? Nah, homie. So, you know how it's gonna go. Spider got the text. Put it up, Spider. He offered me $100,000 for my wife. So how do a nigga that do a nigga so wrong offer you that? It don't make sense.
I've been back here. I've been back here trying to figure out.
See, what happened was this. He was in my... Huh? What you say?
Go ahead. I've been trying to figure out how to post the papers, and it got me over here sweating because it's a new lesson. I'm trying to do it, and it ain't that simple.
Send him a text when Wacc offered me $100,000 for my wife too.
All right, send it to him right now. And I'm gonna see this paperwork.
See, what happened was he took my downfall as his upfall because he was in my passenger seat. He wanted all the basketball shack tickets, the front row this, the front row this. He seen with me having an internal beef with my neighborhood. I'm the one put the nigga with the game.
Okay, wait, okay, yeah, please help, wait, right there, bro, because this nigga running around the internet swearing up and down he got with Game. I helped him change
his life,
but he swear up and down he got with Game because he saved Game for me one day.
On the dead homies, homie. I asked Game 5 or 6 times. Game told me no. I brought the nigga by Ray J house one day. Ray J say, Box, don't bring the nigga by my house no more. I had to ask these niggas to do me a favor to fuck with cuz. Get Game on the platform. Teddy put it on Cedar Block that I didn't put him with Wacc. I had to ask the nigga, and then the 5th time I asked him to fuck with Wacc because Wacc used to say, Box, you see Game at the gym? I said, yeah, I see cuz at the gym. He won't take my call. I said, I'll ask him again. When he finally took cuz call and started fucking with him, I seen Wacc 3 days later with a black Wall Street chain on, smiling and thanking me on Main Street on the dead homies.
So how does Wacc rationalize in his mind? He swear up and down you went bad on him. How did y'all have a relationship that extended past that where y'all was still able to do all this politicking together?
He just offered me $100,000.
I want to. Yeah, look. The homie just said that, and I want to say I have read the text message. I sent it to Mika. I sent it to Slim, where Wacc was offering $100,000.
$100,000.
On Pyru.
Yeah.
And he talking to himself.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to be no responses at all.
I'm just looking at my text like I'm a drown.
But people, how did you snitch on this nigga and he the target, but he's still contacting you? I don't get this type of shit.
And Greg, didn't Greg Kedden?
I was the target, homie.
Didn't you go to prison?
Biggie Small.
Right.
Didn't Greg Kedden send you to prison?
He sent me to prison. I got the paperwork.
That's what I'm saying.
He's the target, bro. That's why he went to prison.
I'm the target. How Wacc say he the target? Wacc would have never snaked me and called Mark Stevens' phone and try to
wait. When you say Mark Stevens, explain. A lot of people don't know. Wait, a lot of people don't know who Mark Stevens is. So when you just say his name, explain who Mark Stevens is.
That's Shaq's manager.
Okay.
If he never went to contact cuz to contact my G homie, he wouldn't have never been in the case.
So Wac's desire to be around rich, powerful men. That the same disease we see him have all these years. It was the same thing. He just wanted to be around big old Shaq.
Spider, I'm 56 years old, homie. I've been driving Rolls Royces since I was 19, and you know that.
On my mama.
And I'm
No
56
lie.
years old, homie. I've been through the 60s, through the 40s, you name it. I've been through there, and I can go anywhere I want to go. I brought Cuz around. He snaked me.
Can you tell us?
I told him though. When I told him, I said, homie, I wanted to down your ass. He said, Box, remember I told you when I was gonna holler at him and I was gonna say something bad about you so he could tell me how he feel. I said, yeah, nigga, you told me you was gonna do it, but why you didn't tell me you had the conversation then, nigga? You forgot?
That's the same old tactics. That old. Hey, Mika, does that sound familiar? I'm gonna say this just so they can think this, but we really cool.
Yeah, he told me. So I said, so why you? I said, so why they had to come tell me, nigga?
So tell me this: where does the back Wacc whole shit come from? Why is it like we know he implicated in this whole situation, and it's primarily calling him back? But it was pointed out to me that later on in the report, somebody slipped up and referred to him as his regular name.
Yeah, somebody, one of the homies that's close to the big nigga, to the rich nigga, got the paperwork. I'm not finna kick no names. Who the homie is? It's my homie. I love him to death, but I'm not finna kick no names. He said, Box, I got the paperwork. Come look through it. I was furious when I seen this nigga is the nigga that gave this nigga. I remembered it like it was the same day because when I seen the three niggas in front of my house, I broke out of my house like jet fuel with the pistol. Finna kill out. The nigga drove off. If I, like I said in the interview, if I knew Cuz is the one that told Cuz my address, I would have kept going, ran across the door, kicked his door in, and downed his ass on Main Street.
Wow. So basically,
all in the report, I'm like, this is
so basically, the whole reason why they got on
he
his
would have
bumper.
never contacted Mark Stevens, homie, to reach out to my G homie. His life would have never got. My life wouldn't have never crossed with his.
But so he was involved in trying to bait the homie in on the phone and get him had a conversation about what was going on with you.
If he was working, you got the paperwork.
God. So
okay, but listen. What do I get for telling on this nigga? What is this nigga doing? Okay, homie, I know I should have kept it in the streets, cuz when they almost killed me and my wife and threatened.
Yeah, I gotta agree with you on that. Loud and clear, we in the
I
black.
I should have kept it in the streets.
Yep.
But I made a conscious decision to put some protection on my family, cuz. But what do it don't make sense. What do Cuz got? He should driver, homie. He ain't nobody. Who is this nigga? Who is he?
Right.
If he would have never,
can I ask where did he call you? Did you talk to him that day that Tiny Draws was on the internet saying this?
No, I won't talk to Wacc because he record phone calls.
He never text you or nothing?
We text. Probably so. But
you don't remember what y'all talked about?
I never said no. I don't, nigga. I'm not. No. I'm not gonna tell him no. Don't say this. Don't bring that up. He's a loudmouth.
No, I'm saying. So when he reached out to you,
that's why I won't get on the phone with him, so he can try to lie and say I don't get on the phone with the nigga because he record phone calls.
But when he reached out to you in the
don't bring that shit out. No, it's a lie. It's a lie.
No, I'm asking the question. I'm saying when he reached out to you in the text, what did you say to him? What was the conversation about? When you said he did text you the day that Tiny Draws had threw that information out there on Clubhouse.
No, he didn't text me. The last time me and Wacc text, he got the text right there. It was about my wife. That's the last text. Any other text he made up some kind of way. When Tiny Draws was on the phone with him, I had the paperwork already. I'm looking at what he was talking about.
Why, Mika, it sounds like he must have told you something about a text conversation.
No, I said what he said.
Why? When I got the paperwork on him though, Mika. Do it make sense? I got the paperwork that Tiny Draws is talking about that he snaked me.
Yeah,
and then he also told me
this nigga snaked me. It almost got me and my family killed.
So listen,
I'm gonna say something.
I want you to understand.
To this nigga,
I'm not for Wacc. I don't give a crap about that man at all. I'm just trying to like understand, and I'm also letting you know what he told me. You know what I'm saying about so. I'm pretty sure he did, but he did say that he had the paperwork. He said that him and Draws had the paperwork from the beginning, and that's when you disappeared when everybody was talking about it. And I guess they gave you a pass for whatever reason. I don't know why.
Who gave me a pass?
He was saying that I guess like the streets gave you a pass because of your wife or something like that. And he said that he had the paperwork and he gave it to you.
08. I'm outside.
I'm just saying, he said he gave it to Big
I
U.
bumped the spider at the store in the hood.
Cubby out here in big fancy cars all through these streets. LA, Compton, East Side.
I bumped the spider.
On the set. By itself in Compton. My thing is this. Can you explain to people who Back is? There's a lot of controversy.
Listen. Back to say he ain't back. But Mark know who he was talking to on the phone. The homie know who was trying to get his number. Mark know who was in his who called him 3 times. Mark know who that is. Because he was calling his phone.
So if Wacc was back, why did the streets let him be around, like walk around all this time? Like why is he like the streets?
No, Wacc don't walk around the streets, not no LA streets.
Who is the streets?
No, Wacc be in the industry in the valley. Wacc don't be in the streets.
I brought the nigga around and he started hanging with Big U. Who the streets?
That was before you knew that he rolled over on you?
Yeah. I just found this out when homie just came back with the paperwork. Recently, a few months ago.
Damn.
So why they don't mention Back in that book?
His name ain't Back in that book.
That's what I'm saying. Why don't they mention?
Because I don't know. Why would he had that lying ass cop on the phone? He didn't say, didn't I help free the main streets? Why he didn't say that?
Right.
Why he didn't say that with the police on the phone?
And also, this another thing.
The police had told him it was a movie. Why he didn't say, did I help free the main streets? Why he didn't ask the cop that?
His name was changed in that book.
Thing he asked the cop.
They changed Wacc name in that book. It's not even no question is he involved, because if you don't hear Cass Jones or Wacc, one of them characters is his name. He know he in it. He one of them, but they changed his name in that book. He has this relationship with Greg that he tried to blame on Reggie Wright. That's not true. He tried to go on there and say, man, how you get in touch with the police to come on here?
You got it.
Oh, them is from Reggie Wright old connection. That's a motherfucking lie.
You sharp.
Yeah, him and Greg Kedden been friends ever since.
Since 08.
Because that was my next question. Like that he talking about, oh yeah, I saved the main streets from this and this and that. My thing is, how? What did you say?
His case got dismissed in the feds in 08, 09, right after that shit. His case got dismissed. So you put it together.
Mm-hmm.
His case got dismissed.
Do you think you think he'll be in the same room and have this conversation with you, or on the same like line of communication with you? You think he?
The reason why he got to smell my cologne, Mika. You feel me?
I heard that.
He got to smell my cologne because he get loud on the phone and it's hard. It's hard. A nigga just start it'll just be a whole bunch of dissing. But you can try to bring the nigga up if you want to.
No, he ain't welcome around here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I was just asking, what do you think? Yeah, like, do you think? Because I know he don't want to be in the same line of communication with me, but
look at the text. He talking about he praying for my family and for this. Read the text.
You mind if she read it out?
Let me see, because I didn't look at it.
My wife only been sick 9 months.
Yeah, read it, Mika. What that kid, the name that's referred to is Cuz wife. So this is him getting at him about
it's my daughter. He asked me, is my daughter okay? How's my wife? He love them both. Read it.
Read it out loud.
Oh, all right. For life before you want me to start up there or say today?
Let me hit it. Let me see
Trying to figure it out.
I'm gonna just read all of it. For life before I take or life or they take mine. Either way, I'm at peace with it. I wish her recovery. She's too young for this shit. I'm still confused on this one kitty. Or this one
Kitty is
kitty,
my
a
wife.
good person, ain't never hurt nobody. I don't like what you did to me. This is the
That's
next
Wacc
day, I
talking.
guess. Yeah,
Yeah.
this is Whack 100 talking. I don't like what you did to me, but I love Kaylee. I'll never speak your name again. Her mother fighting and you're all she has. I'ma respect that. Whatever nigga is on, I'm good with that. As a man, I'ma stand a man, win, lose or draw. I'ma have the bullshit. Oh, I'm off the bullshit. Blessing to Kitty, she's in my prayers. This shit been on my mind heavy. I wasn't ready for this. Kitty mama died from that transplant. They can't do that. I got $100K on it if she needs it on Power Rule. She can't get a transplant. They can't do a transplant
I
because
wouldn't respond to
he
him.
wasn't. Yeah.
Nigga,
Man,
I wasn't responding. He was talking to
man.
himself.
Why
He was
this
talking
nigga?
to himself.
That nigga act like he in love with Big U wife and miss her. He's so fond of everybody wife.
But what was he talking about in the text where he say, "I don't like what you did to me, but I love Kaylee"? What did you do to him?
He's still trying to say I'm the one that got his house raided. When
Oh.
he not trying to admit the fact that the reason why his house got raided because he was on that wiretap. He don't
And
want
it's
to look like it that he said he praying for my wife, but in the whole twist, he could have got my wife killed.
Yeah, I wouldn't want his prayers at all.
Yeah, you feel me?
they going the wrong direction.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
like I said again, Mika, if if what I did to put some protection on my family in the hood, put that on me, I did that. All the other shit he talking about is out the window. It's all bullshit.
But
And
why you needed protection on your family? I came a
yeah,
little late if you already
all right,
explained that.
I'm a real East Side nigga, right? And
Yeah,
I
she can
lost
hear
my
that
little
part.
homie. I lost my little homie, and I lost a few more. And my niece is 12 years old. I wasn't living in the hood. My family in the hood. So I'm not living in the hood. I'm not riding up Main every day in my Rolls Royce. So all they seen is my family and threatening my family. What? I, I should have kept it in the streets, Mika, but I didn't. But didn't nobody in my family get killed. So either way, I should have kept it in the streets. Um, rest in peace to the G homie though. Spotty, you there?
Yeah, I'm listening. I'm listening. I was gonna ask you about
Phone was ringing.
uh the nigga also. I'm just counting all these guns. So him and his brother leaving Texas, about 6 burners, no case. They ran in his house, 6 burners, no case. Then I believe he got caught at the movies with a burner, no case.
No, his wife took that case.
Oh, his wife took
He
it.
told me
Okay.
this. He told me that he went to the movies or something. It was valet parking. He said when they got to walk out the movies, the police was there, and she said it was hers. So
Uh,
she took those cases and the ones in the in the house, she be in jail somewhere, homie. You can't see through the
okay.
bullshit.
I smell you. I smell you. So what about the fact that he always hollering he ain't never had a crime, but when he got
How
cracked with them,
how if you don't have a crime, you crip? If you in the car with your brother and get caught with 6 guns in the trunk, ain't he your crimey?
I'm
Yeah.
set. I'm
Ah,
set. I'm set.
you mean you went to work, nigga, and you didn't get charged for it?
I gotta shout the wife out for taking the burners like a G if she did that though. Oh my mama, she did that. Odie and Slim,
What's the deal, love?
tell what why Cuz was saying what when he made it up to the federal building, what he said they told him when he went in there.
They told him they had the case on him. They laid the case out, which they don't fucking do in the feds. They don't lay the fucking case out. They laid the case out for him. His lawyer was ready. His lawyer had it, and they didn't have nothing on him. And that should have sounded make believe, bro.
The nigga said the feds
Hey
told him
Slim, hey
because they did.
Slim.
What's the
If
deal?
Cuz just Stutterbox, love.
Oh, what's the deal?
If Cuz never would have called Mark Stevens and try to mac in to do some snake shit, the police would have never been in his life.
Trust me, listen, bro. When I be on the stage with these niggas, right? And I can listen to a nigga, bro, on the dead homies. You can listen to a nigga, and then he try to put he set himself in everything, everybody's everybody's past. He make, oh, I was this nigga, I was this nigga. Why the fuck we never heard of you then, nigga? On the dead homies, nigga. These niggas you talk about right now, nigga, is
Homie.
known
Hey,
factors in these
Slim.
streets.
Hey, 5-5.
What's up, bro?
On all the dead homies from neighborhood, from Main Street, from East Coast, from Crip, period, homie. I
Right,
used to have to call Wacc homies and
right.
tell him he was with me to stall him out. Rest in peace to the homie Baby Sam. Caught the nigga at court with his wife and pressed him. I was Wack's first phone call. My baby mama from Pacoima, homie. You feel
Right.
me?
Is his wife from 60?
Nah,
No, McClymon.
Oh, she from
nah.
who?
He
She from
said I
where?
think he said baby mama from McClymon or something like that. Ain't he?
She from Pacoima. Yeah, listen. My baby mama from
Oh, her,
Pacoima
oh, his
too.
baby mamas. Oh yeah, my bad.
My
No,
Right,
baby
right.
mama from
I'm talking
Pacoima.
about Kim Jones.
I don't know where came from, but listen,
I
homie,
don't know.
Whack I used to have to call Whack homies. Listen, I call Baby Sam. Whack is on mute, on the dead homies, cuz on the dead homies. Whack got his phone on mute, and then I call Baby Sam. I say, Sam, you press my nigga. He say, Box. The nigga's a truck driver and he's a buster. At that time, Whack supposed to have pushed off mute and banged on Cuz. He stayed quiet, cuz on Main Street, on the dead homies. He stayed quiet, and after homeboy said, all right, boss, if he fucking with you, he get a pass. I hung up the phone. Whack thanked me, cuz on the dead homies. He thanked me. I used to look out for the little nigga, my nigga, on Main Street. And he put the knife in my back.
That's crazy.
That's
Yeah, that's
right.
crazy.
He do for sure. For sure, he gonna stab you right in your back. So you turn around.
You call anybody from anywhere, homie, I go anywhere I want to go. Anywhere I want to go.
I just seen that be a fact. It could be where you want to be. I just I seen you having your back and forth with the bitch ass nigga quite a bit. And you know we go back and forth. I know y'all was tight, so I figure you'll be able to shed some light on it from the perspective of somebody whose name was mentioned and he wiggling about the case that he best friends with the police kid and all that. He going to jail with all these burners and never doing no time.
Reggie
Fuck
White
him.
is just the ghost to his relationship with the police, homie. That's all that is.
Exactly. 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 And he know Reggie background, so it's easy to throw it off on Reggie.
So why not just get the paperwork and shut it down?
Nigga, get the paperwork. Yeah, he said I said this and get the paperwork. Get the because I it should be a recording too. Because I told him if y'all think Whack doing anything wrong with that truck, you wasting your time.
Oh,
After
so
I
when
heard this
they
nigga,
approached you
yeah, because they
about
heard him on the
him
wiretap.
and you
We
told them,
already listen,
okay.
Mika. Already had. I told you I put some protection on my family. You hear me?
Hmm.
My wife talked to him. My family. My Rolls Royce got shot up 20 times. My wife almost got killed. Had to go to the hospital. Gets all the the fragments out of her hair, her eye, her grass. It was a report made. I told you I should have kept it in the streets, right? I put some security on my family. It wasn't no smut on me then. It wasn't for no reason, but a nigga outshine his master. You feel me? That's all. That's the art of war.
Right.
The shit he talking about, he putting his life, he mimicking his life after mine or whoever he fuck with.
What about when they say
I heard,
he said they
okay.
spent 300,000 investigating him? What you know
He
about
always
that?
used that same
I want to ask one question though. Let me ask you like Studderbox.
huh?
He said right. Greg supposed to be the lead investigator and all that, right? So why do I want to know why on the wiretaps? Like I kept seeing, I see the initials. I didn't see Greg's initial on the wiretap thing. Was he the person that did the wiretap?
No, it wasn't even his case.
All right, thank you.
It was a sheriff case.
All right.
He at LAPD. It was a sheriff case. So him
All
calling
right.
Greg Kading, him and the sheriff, they they wasn't on the same accord because Whack was his CI. They wasn't on the same accord. You feel me? It was a sheriff case, bro, homie. It happened to me. What happened what happened to me and my girl, it happened in sheriff jurisdiction. I almost lost my life. My wife almost lost her wife. I signed up for this crip shit on me. She didn't. My nieces and nephews didn't. Y'all want to put a jacket on me? Put it on me. You feel me? My family here, they still living. Didn't none of my homies go to jail. I'm still around. The homies love me. It's all the same. It's a lot of homies that might feel that they should feel I should have kept it in the streets, but I chose to watch my family live.
We gotta acknowledge that, cuz if we wasn't acknowledging that, we couldn't even have this conversation here on the Black Box. So the fact that you acknowledging that is why we still even having this conversation. So you cleared that up. You said that multiple times. So I mean, it is what it is. You should not have done that.
He can't ask Greg Kading about a sheriff case. Greg Kading was the LAPD. He got Greg Kading lying for him.
I could believe that.
I'm telling you the truth. I don't got to lie about nothing.
He said, because according to Wacc, it was a task force made of the sheriff, LAPD, DEA, and the FBI.
Yeah. He said it was a special task force. He had a special Wacc task force, he's saying, that had a whole task force out for him. And he didn't go to jail. I don't know how the fuck they do that.
Listen, man, Wacc had a case, homie. He crossed 6 state lines, and he's a felon. Y'all tell me how you beat that. All y'all know the streets, homie.
Greg, when you got friends like Greg Kading over 20 years, I can imagine. And the feds want to know you one.
He been cutting my head. I'm waiting to bump into cuz. He been cutting my head, but I don't usually do no talking. But he been trying to cut my head, man. But people go believe the narrative, the hype. He got the platform. He got the people. Everybody who follow him ain't from the town. They from all over across the world.
So do you think the whole shit got with your name coming up in the Biggie shit, and then he getting involved from being around Suge? You think all this was because they was trying to investigate Reggie and Suge for the Biggie murder?
They said I killed Biggie Smalls, homie.
You have no idea how you got implicated in that?
No, they said I killed Biggie Smalls. I don't know where that come from.
Wow.
They said I'm the one killed Biggie Smalls.
Wow.
That's what their investigation was, homie. If that nigga would have never done that snake shit, his name would have never even came
so
up.
Where did the Shaheed nigga name come up at in there?
Who's Shaheed?
I thought that's who they were saying had knocked Biggie down.
No, Shaheed is a Muslim who just
that's why I remember.
May Allah bless his soul.
Okay, I thought that rest in peace to the brother, but I thought I figured that you might have been associated with him. I know your uncle and all that. I don't know if all that. I didn't know. When you say they said you did it all these years, the only thing I heard about was the Muslim brother.
Right. And I'm Muslim, and my alias name was Amir Muhammad. I had an ID in Amir Muhammad, so it fit the prescription. I was kin to the minister in Amir Muhammad. I did have a fake ID in Amir Muhammad. So when they got me in the feds and they finally got me, I seen how it looked but it wasn't it. You feel me?
Right.
I see how and why, because I had that Amir Muhammad ID.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But dude just always trying to attach his name to some real niggas, Oh,
I know that. That's how he rose his way up on the public platform for people to think he was somebody, act like he was cool. I'm gonna just say with all of us, everybody has somebody. He done said his name. I got him with sound bites. That's my nigga over and over again. And he did it to everybody else that's reputable out here. I fuck with him. That's it.
Hey, Mika Lowe, you still there?
Uh-huh.
Is she from the jungles, cuz?
Why is this nigga offering my wife $100,000?
Yeah, I don't know. And the messages he sent me, that's what I'm saying. This man, he knows how to set up these messages and stuff like that, because it's crazy. I would have never believed it if he didn't do it to me. But yeah.
Mika, so, I heard a recording.
You was once on Wacc King.
I heard a recording yesterday where he was trying to prove his case against the whole you and all that. The nigga you was telling him man, you don't even sound like yourself. It's not you recording me. And he was like, man, I
Right.
didn't record you. And the whole time this shit been recorded.
Exactly.
That's why I won't get on the phone, cuz.
You said that shit like 3 times. Like I guess he wasn't being himself. You was like, man, that ain't you. Is you recording me? And he
Exactly.
kept that shit was crazy.
That should let you know that it was like, you know what I'm saying? Anytime he was recording, he was setting the conversation up.
But
That
he
is not how he talks
what
to
fucked
me.
me up. Yeah, it was like based on what you know about him, I could tell it was so obvious he was up to something, and he still was denying it.
Right. That's crazy. But so Stutterbox. So the paperwork that Big U talking about he has, is that
I never said nobody. I ain't said no names. Don't put that on me.
no Big U said it on the
Okay, yeah,
live
okay.
on Instagram.
All right. That's my homie.
Yeah, so I'm talking about, so the paperwork he said that he got, this is paperwork that's maybe implying or paperwork that's proving that Wacc 100 is a snitch.
Cuz gave it to me.
And you looked at
He
it,
gave it to me. Yeah. Furious.
and it's saying that yes, he is the snitch.
He the one that macked in the market to MS, to DD, and was trying to get me knocked down.
So you gonna release the paperwork?
They already did.
Where is it? Cause I want to see it.
It's out there. Spider, you see the spider?
I'm gonna find it.
It's out there, Mika.
Okay.
Find it.
It's out there.
Yeah, that's vital information. Yeah, he called CPS on my children and made false reports.
Wow.
You call CPS on your children?
Yeah, he called CPS and told them all kind of stuff, and they didn't come get my kids, but they could have, and he thought that was some gangster stuff.
Real gangster.
And then look, Spider earlier, he tried to say some other dude is the dude that called. I think he paid some dude to say that he called the police, but this is the dude that I got both this man phone numbers in my phone, and he don't even have an iPhone. And Wacc 100 forgot that he posted the messages between the person who sent the audio to the social worker and him. And it was
you know Carlos from Neverland? They call him Barlos. Ask Big U about it. Listen, we in Vegas. This when Wacc first started hanging with me. We in Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
I walk in the club. I see Suge at the bar.
Mm-hmm.
I look at the nigga. He look at me. I keep on moving through the club. Wacc look at the nigga. Cause Wacc with me.
Mm-hmm.
Wacc look at the nigga and steady follow behind me. Wacc don't speak to him. Suge come up to Wacc like, well, homie, would you just see me? And he playing around, horse playing, and he pushed Wacc. Wacc looked like he was a little stunned and pushed him back. But it wasn't the way that Suge pushed him. A Mexican from 18th Street come flying out of the crowd, fire on Wacc. Bam! I got a Desert Eagle on me, cuz on Main Street. Wacc got a he kept that 4-4 Bulldog on him that shoot 5 times. The 4-4 Bulldog in his back pocket. I'm thinking we finna have a pop out. Suge put his arm around Wacc neck and pushed the Mexican back. Like, nah, this the homie, we horse playing. And the Mexican move around all fast and head for the exit. I get on the Mexican bumper on Main Street. I get on the Mexican bumper. When I come back, I say, Wacc, the Mexican outside in that Treasure Island on limousine. Suge say, Box, this Peru business. I said, homie, cuz with me, Lo. I didn't know back then saying Loke like that was like a diss, and I said it with emphasis. And he kind of like looked at me. I reached for the eagle. Wacc said, hold on, Box. He offered me something. We're going to see. It's going to be straightened out. It's cool. Wacc, we got him Wacc car. Suge told Mark Stevens not to let me and Wacc. Wacc had a purplish S550 when they first came out. Yeah, on the old body style. And he said, don't let Box and Wacc get in that car and follow us, because he thought we was gonna air his ass out. I thought, homie, on Main Street, if I would have got socked by a Mexican in the club, I would have aired the whole club out on Main Street. I'm thinking he finna air the club, but he got the 4-4 bulldog in his back pocket. But I'm not finna take up for a nigga who ain't gonna take up for himself.
Damn right. So he just ate that. He just ate that.
He ate that. He ate on Main Street on the dead homies.
I know.
Get Barlos on the phone from Denver Lane.
I don't know, cuz, but I know my homie Gritty from Six Deuce marked him out outside the club too, and the homie had to save him. Oh,
Mark
God.
Wacc out.
Man, get Suge on the phone. How about that? Get Suge on the phone.
You act like
Yeah,
shit around the corner up the street.
yeah, I'm saying, what if he Mac in?
I know. No, I know. I know cuz pedigree. You know, I know.
Right.
On my mama. I just wanted you to be able to come on here, have opportunity to speak your piece, clear the air. It is what it is, you know. I don't know if Mika got some more questions for you.
Mika. Hey, 5-5, you straight over there?
I think Slim got disconnected. Let me see if I can get him back in here. Hold on.
So did you how do you feel about the song that Big U made?
You sound like, speak up, Mika. I can't hear you.
I said, so how do you feel about the song that Big U made?
What? Don't get caught with your pants down. Is that one?
Yeah, that's
Yeah, I
like
ain't heard it yet. I ain't heard
the
it yet.
greatest
but I know it's out there.
sensation.
I ain't heard it yet.
It's sweeping the nation. All the young kids are playing it.
It's called "Don't Get Caught with Your Pants Down."
Don't get caught with your drawers down.
With your drawers down. Okay.
Don't get caught with your drawers down.
Okay.
Oh, God.
On Main Street.
I just feel like that was the best thing Big U could have did was to come out and speak on that because he ain't never spoke on it. He just let the man just run his narrative. You know what I'm saying? And then for Big U to come out and say, finally, and was like, yeah, back and Wacc, or the little stuff he did say, it just let it be known because this man was running around. I don't know if you know or not. Basically, I know he told me many times, like, look, you see, Big U ain't said nothing. You see, that's why he ain't saying nothing. Like he was like, say, Big U wasn't saying nothing for a purpose. Like
fact of the matter is, Big U got so much big shit on the table where his image is very important. He can't really afford
to in no lane shit like that. His platform is stupid. He out here with these kids. He changing lives and saving lives. He can't get caught in no shit like that. And dude know that. That's why he going there.
Right.
But it's all one love. I got cuz on Main Street.
That's right. Yeah, I don't know. Go ahead.
I wasn't speaking. I was saying I was up.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to Slim. He must have got disconnected, man. Oh, God.
Hung up?
Yeah, he got disconnected. It ain't like how did the link go? I'm gonna send you the link again.
Okay, so I did have another question. So,
what's that, Mika?
So you saw what Wacc posted. He posted some text messages implying that you was talking to him, making fun of you.
Do that
you didn't
sound
see
like
what he
something I would say? Come on, man.
I mean, I feel like he deflecting, trying to like get all the light off his naked anus up in the air. You know what I'm saying? So he's trying to like attack Big U and make something, But but I did see the messages or whatever. And if you did, like that has nothing to do with what was on the table. I don't know why you did that. But
Big U
how do you
said that to Wacc himself.
I've been here the whole time. I'm listening.
Big U said that to 50 people.
Hey, Stutterbox, do you mind speaking on your uncle, your high profile uncle, or no?
I don't mind. What you mean? That's my uncle.
No, because so I'm just Farrakhan. Just let the people know that you come from some powerful shit.
Right. That's how I met all the popular people in my life. It's through my family ties.
So talking about from the Steve Harveys to the Shaquille O'Neal, that's how you got there.
All of them know me.
Does your celebrity security list include more than just Steve Harvey and Shaq, or is that just your main two clients?
I know everybody.
Right, I know you know everybody, but I mean as far as an actual client. I know you know everybody. I know, nigga.
I don't say Steve Harvey isn't a client of mine.
Okay,
He's a friend of mine. He's a friend of mine.
A friend of yours. There you go. That's player.
And that's how you got games for Wacc because you was brushing shoulders with these people?
Yeah, Whack asked me like, but Game told me like 5 or 6 times no. Like cause dude was fucking with Suge at the time, and, Game and Suge, yeah, Game and Suge wasn't getting along, you know. And he said, Box, dude fuck with dude. I said, nah, dude fuck with me, man. I said, you trust me? About the fifth or sixth time he went for it, and it changed Wax's life, and
Mm-hmm.
this how he repaid me.
Why do you
Yeah, that's
think
crazy.
Game is so comfortable claiming so much love for artists such as Nipsey, but he'll sit right next to Whack and let him be so disrespectful? Why he don't ever stand up and say nothing? Do he got like some dirt on Game?
I don't know what he got on Chuck, man. Last time I seen Chuck, it was my son's birthday party. No, it won't say a birthday party. It was me and my wife. It was my son and his girl and my daughter. We was all up at Maestro's eating, and Game was sitting in there with one of them Instagram models. She was fine as a motherfucker, and I sent him over a bottle of champagne.
Okay.
Won't I said, Chuck, you drink? He said, yeah. I said, won't sent him a bottle of champagne. When it was time for me to leave, my bill was like 2,900, 3,000. She said, your bill's paid for, sir. He
Okay.
can't hold his hand in the air. So I ain't, I don't know why, what got on Chuck. I don't want to, Chuck always showed me love on me.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I want to
Well,
keep it that way.
I mean that's your experience with the with Doja. That's what's up.
Right.
And ODM Slim. ODM. Cuz he text me saying, hold up, he got something he wanted to say, but then he like, I don't ODM Slim be at home with the family, so he'll
Yeah,
mute the
I be busy as fuck, but I got all type of calls be coming in and shit. But what I was trying to damn, I'm gonna come
Anything
back
you
at it.
want to ask
Hold
me,
on. Just give me
Slim?
2 seconds. Give me 2 seconds. Let me get it together. I got the chat, everybody going up, you know what I'm saying? Cause we got Clubhouse connected too, so they hear what's going on. You exposing cuz all through Clubhouse right now, so cuz know what's going on the hood. They need to tear
Okay,
this whole little shit down.
I do got another question though.
All right.
So, all right, so Box.
Yeah.
Okay, so do you still talk the game? Like, does he tell you like how you feel about him? Like, man, I don't really deal with this nigga, or like,
Last time I seen Chuck, what was we at? We was at the with me and my homie Baby Wood. We was at the he was performing on Nick Cannon's show, and we was in the back, and he acknowledged that I put him to whack. I said, but Box, we from the town, like trying to say dude was from out there, but he didn't. He was with the nigga though. He was still with him. He was still rocking with him, and I was there because I had Cat Williams, and um, we was doing Nick Cannon. We was doing Nick Cannon. I'm wilding out. I bumped in the game, nothing but love. Wack was just he was around. He's still around. I don't know why. Chuck got him there for a reason, I guess.
so he hasn't told you like any feelings? Cause okay, so when the little naked booty picture dropped and all like that, a lot of people didn't expect Game
To put that
to
face
make
on
fun of
picture
it.
up.
Yeah, and tag him and all of that. So but then when bro got socked in the head by the 6 um, he also went later on and partied with them afterwards too.
He party with the
His,
'60s. He party with the homies.
yeah, after his manager just got knocked out. So I was wondering, has he like more recently has he shared any like thoughts or feelings to you? If that's something
He
you could
never.
disclose.
He just. It's not like he look at him as a big homie. He just a nigga that he got around that's helping. That help him. He was like he more so stand on his own 2 feet. You feel me?
Right, right.
He wasn't, because Nick Cannon was with the homie, the from Inglewood. What's cuz name? He a blood. Nick,
Big Y,
Nick had, who?
Big
Sugar
Y,
Booger, Big
or
Y.
Trigger,
Nah, who?
Squeak Root.
Dude hang with, be with E42. I can't think of
Oh,
them.
oh, Muggs, my nigga Muggs.
Muggs, he was there with
Inglewood
with
Muggs.
right. Muggs was there with Nick Cannon. The game was by itself. Wacc was I guess I don't know what he was doing security outside somewhere. I don't know.
What's the
But
deal?
he didn't act like that he needed him there. You feel me?
Huh?
Would you say this on 5'5"?
No, we been
I'm
yeah.
sleep up for 5'7", but
You from 5'7"? You said.
What happened? He just cut out.
Oh, that nigga on shit. Let me get him back, y'all. I'll be right back. Let me get him back. Man, can you sit still, Slim? Damn.
go ahead, bro. I can't hear my shit going in and out. I'm in traffic. What you say now?
No, I said is anything you want to ask me because I never
No,
been on this platform.
actually say a lot of shit. He just said narratives of gang shit in Clubhouse, cuz. So right now I'm getting it together right now for you. Right now. Thank you. I'm getting it right now, cuz, because a lot of shit they been saying, so much shit he been saying and doing, bro, that I'm trying to get it right. I'm real shit. So give me 2 seconds.
Mika, are you reading the comments?
Huh? Yeah, Mika can read the
No, what
comments too. That's
happened?
what I'm saying.
And some you biting your lip seems to be entertaining to quite a few people.
Oh,
They're saying you got fans now. They watching.
Mika, you was the one cut my head at first, wasn't you?
was I cutting your head? Yeah, cause that's why I felt like it was necessary for me to tell you what was told to me because he had messages and he set them all up and it
He
was
ain't
just, you know what I'm
nobody.
saying?
He ain't nobody what nigga need to do nothing to him to get out of nothing. He ain't nobody. He was a truck driver. I gave the nigga the shine. I plugged him with Ray J and Game. I did that.
Okay.
And I still kept it clean on the dead homies and told them, if y'all think this nigga is doing something wrong with that truck, y'all wasting y'all time. But they made a movie. They was narrating a movie, so it was a plot behind it. They had a narrative. Spider, I sent you all the paperwork. You can Google it online.
I
How
seen all the paperwork about
that the whole case was such. It was
the
what was
paper
the word? It was what they call it? Let me see my comments.
that he was fraudulent.
Yeah, it was
He got kicked out for being a bad police. His name,
fictionalized.
yeah. Oh yeah, fictional.
Fictionalized.
Yeah, fictional.
It was fictional.
Okay.
I
When
could. I
I
guess.
never, they never asked me nothing about Suge. Never, none of that. I thought the whole investigation was about them hurting my family.
All right, so
And they,
this you got this off. You got this off the internet.
yeah, you can
Oh,
Google it.
it say Greg Kading has no credibility on this subject matter. He became a task force member on the Biggie case 10 years after the fact. Kading left the LAPD in disgrace for his false testimony on a federal murder and racketeering case, United States versus George Torres Ramos. Guilty verdicts were overturned in part due to Kading's testimony. He said LAPD cleared him of those charges, but that is not entirely true. Kading also had some help writing his book from disgraced LA Times reporter. Kading also has some Chuck Phillips. Kading forgets there were actual eyewitnesses to the Biggie killing. He spends a lot of time talking about things he knows nothing about. This is a desperate attempt for Kading to salvage his reputation. Suge Knight is a suspect, but not for the reasons Kading talks about. In closing, Kading never attempted to interview me regarding the Biggie investigation.
So that come off the internet.
So who is this making these claims about his reputation?
Must be another police officer or something.
Oh,
I
okay.
don't know.
So basically just saying like this the guy he got speaking up for him, but this the
For me,
reputation he
that
had.
that
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
So
First he
he
the
said,
police.
so he
Yeah,
said, if I work for the motherfucker, why he throwing me under the bus, Chris?
right.
It don't make sense, man. It don't make sense.
Oh, you right.
I was the. They thought I killed Biggie Smalls, homie. When they got on Whack line and Whack start working with them, they they came out with the real story about the dude from Peru. What's his name?
The one
Um, Who they said killed Big? Who they said killed Biggie?
I don't know about no Pyru had caught a jacket on that. I don't know.
Yeah. Google it.
All I remember was it was supposed to be a Muslim.
No, yeah, that was me. They thought I killed Cuz, but after they found out it wasn't me, after they hooked up with the back nigga, they found out the real.
Pyru nigga.
What's the nigga name? He rest in peace.
Oh, Poochie.
Poochie
From the mob.
Who told him that? All the Pyru stand up, man. Who told Greg Katie Poochie killed Biggie? All the Pyru stand up. Come on, man.
Hey, do you have a relationship with Reggie right at all?
Who?
You.
Never met him in my life.
Okay. Good
I want him to smell my cologne too, though.
Huh?
He gonna smell my cologne too, though.
Reggie?
Got to.
Good looking for the super chat, homie. Appreciate it. And he say, oh, I guess that super chat is for us, Mika. It say, money for my brother Spider, the legend, salute. But Mika, you can film me all day. You a beautiful queen. You might want to go into film production, Mika. Side hustle. ODM.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. You got. We still trying to see. I was trying to hold on for you to see if you was gonna want to add your politics to the conversation.
Now listen, because he already was breaking it down. So when a lot of my shit was going on, he broke it down. Now this shit I was talking about how the case was different, how he was mixing the cases up. He started breaking that shit down already because I'm crib. He told how I got involved in it. You know what I'm saying? So it broke a lot of my shit. You know what I'm saying? But I wanted to ask. I first want to ask him about the conspiracy to commit murder case. What did they already charge him with it, or they just threatened him with it? I wanted to ask him that.
Well, he I don't know if it was on purpose or on accident, but he up out of here.
All right.
I pretty much covered what we was trying to do, cuz, you feel me?
Right. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm looking through right now. Up here, I got my thing on Clubhouse. You see all these bitch niggas on Clubhouse doing some. Oh, they hating on Wacc 100. They just bitch. We telling the truth. So niggas, if they see the truth, they get scared. Niggas are scared of the truth, cuz. Oh, the hood. They got this image of a nigga.
I'm finna let a couple people come up and pop their shit. Fuck it.
All right, JJ, go to them.
All right.
Niggas know what's going on. Listen, man. We some real niggas.
Back in. Yeah, Mika. Look like it's me and you. Stutterbox get up out of here. This really ain't his thing at all. Did you get any clarity on any things you was thinking of, or? I can't hear you. You muted or something.
It was crazy how the nigga Wacc like dressed up those messages and stuff. It's just crazy. And he was making it seem like, because the messages I saw, it was kind of about the same thing they was talking about that he sent you. But it was like, it was more like Wacc was talking to him. Like Wacc told him like, hey homie, you know, they saying that on Clubhouse and, you know, I'm gonna have to say it's you. I was looking for it in my messages, bro.
Yeah, like, you know, I seen how like the line of question he was getting, and he keep, you know, he prefaced his thing is he put some protection on his family, and it kind of cancel out a lot of my ways I can get.
What happened? There you go.
Thought we was done. He finna come back. We ain't done. Get on back in here, Box.
Yeah.
Is my audio ugly?
It's like it ain't crispy, but it ain't like all hard. It ain't hurting our ears, but it ain't super crispy.
I don't know what's wrong with my soundboard.
Spider.
Yes, sir.
What's up, Chris Street?
Yeah, we ain't went nowhere.
Hey, Box, I want to ask you something. All right, on the conspiracy to murder, right? Did they ever charge him with that shit, or he just they threatened with that? And he flipped with them when they threatened with it.
I don't know what happened with that nigga. He never go to jail.
Right.
I don't know what he done with it. You know, Wacc was a small fry, homie. You know, you feel
Right.
me? He was hanging with me. He was trying to play catch up. But you know,
Yeah,
I cracked a
he
few
said some
doors.
shit the other day, bro, that kind of was stupid as fuck, bro. He told us some target number 1, my Wacc phone. Target number 2, Wacc truck. That's how the fuck a truck and a items is targets, nigga. The fuck type of shit you got going on? The fuck?
If Wacc would have never incriminated himself by calling Mark, Steven, and calling them dudes with their phones was hit, he would never be, or whoever phone was hit, he would never be in this. He's a snake, homie. He's a snake. He's a liar and a snake.
He first one to always try to.
I'm a holler at cuz. Wacc know how I get down on 5-5. He know ain't no buster in me, cuz. He know how I get down. You know?
Do you think that might be why y'all conveniently haven't crossed paths in a while?
Come on, cuz Wacc don't want to see me, Spider. You know that, Spider.
I already know.
Cuz don't want to see me, man.
Shit, I already know, nigga. I'm on Clubhouse, nigga. He hyped me on Clubhouse. He make narratives up and say, oh, I'm hyping him on Clubhouse. We got to be blocked in every room. And these niggas be just making shit up, bro. I know this nigga's a character, cuz. He got me blocked, nigga. He's scared of me, bro. He's scared of me, man. Real life. Scary ass nigga. He did the same thing. When I got into it, the nigga, he called around, called all the Crips and all that. Oh, who is this nigga? Who you think he is? And they told him, watch out for the little nigga. All of a sudden, I got some money. I got 100,000. I got this and that. We can get this going.
He found out you was a hitter. He found out you was a hitter then. He wanted to be your friend.
That's how you do.
Yeah, nigga, I want to be your friend, nigga.
On Chris Street. On Chris Street.
That's how you do.
I went through something in 07, 08, cuz, you know.
Hey, look at me in the corner over there. She like she a model. She just tap me in her hair.
Hey, look, she holding it down. I'm glad they got something to look at.
Yeah,
real talk.
Yeah.
So she was Wacc's girl or something?
Something like that. Explain the Stutterbox a little bit what y'all went through, Mika. He don't think he really up to date.
Well, we was dealing with each other, and then he just did some weird stuff, started like attacking my kids and treated me unfairly for like some months, and then he all the way until like last month or last
So you don't want to expose him.
Yeah, he called CPS on my kids, and then
you exposed him.
Left him exposed without his clothes, belly to the sky.
I never in my life, homie. So you could have laid down right next to him, kissed him in his ear, and stuck your finger in his booty.
Like I was telling them earlier, like I be trying to, I ain't never about to put all the details out there, but
I'm a nigga, and every time I'm with a chick, after I finish, she bring me the hot rag, whatever, I put my drawers on. I can't not be in.
East side.
Real nigga shit, huh? Put the drawers on, wipe this thing off, and put the drawers on. He got the ass there, it still ain't wiped off.
I'm not gonna stand all the way up naked. I never done that one. I probably.
He a freak.
Yeah, he a freak for real, ain't he?
He's a different one. He's a different type of freak.
That's what I was gonna say. Like we had a conversation in the room.
I mean, he butt naked. He ain't got no socks on, like he just got birthed into the world.
It was sad. It was sad that
he was comfortable.
Somebody asked something.
Humbly and respectfully.
Hey, spot up. Can I say something quick? Wait. Hey, I got my nigga Duke Sims, bro, from Fruit Town, man. He a nigga that been on top of this shit a lot. Can I send him a link?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, for sure.
All right.
Go ahead, Mika.
Oh, it was said in the hotel in the conversation. I won't say who said what, but it was said. But Boo Boo is gonna come out, and it was.
You think nigga ass Mika?
And it was responded. That's what I want to see.
You nigga.
That's pretty good.
He want to see that doo doo.
That nigga, that's wow. That's different, homie. I'm gonna say that. That's different.
That's real different.
That's different, cuz.
That go in the fetish.
Listen, I'm telling you, you be a freak for so long, bro. You get different type of fetishes.
On my mama.
So he probably been somebody Johnson back there, and then you know what I'm saying, and he smelled it or something, and got addicted to it or something. I don't know.
But just think, if you babysitting, if you spend a whole lot of time babysitting Ray J and seeing him doing his antics with boys and all that, you probably just ain't no telling ain't no telling.
Nah, Spider. They said that. Well, not they said. He told me that when he was younger, his auntie was effing him until he was like well enough grown to the all the way to the point where she picked him up from YA. He said the mama knew. She would just come over, go straight to the back room, and do all types of stuff.
And that's what he said.
Yeah, he said that. And then look. So one time we was
he said what?
He said that the auntie was messing with him since he was little. Oh, he was grown to the point where he just started fucking her like it was a chick, you know. And one time, like, okay, I'm gonna tell you this. We was like doing our little thing on the phone, right? Over the phone. And like bro like started like talking and started talking about how he was fucking his auntie and how she was doing stuff to him. And I guess he thought that was supposed to turn me on. And I was just like, that just threw me off. Yeah.
Wow.
But he was like talking about it in detail, and I guess it didn't turn me on at all.
He didn't ask you to spank him. I think his auntie used to spank him. Did she ever spank him? He asked you to spank him?
Shoot, I don't know. She probably was the first one to stick something in his ass.
Right.
Why would that come up? Like,
wow.
Wow. How he got this look that these niggas think he tough, and he a nigga from the city, my nigga.
Right.
I won't lie, he had me fooled, Spider. I was fooled. So
I know you was fooled. I could tell.
That's
why. And you remember the first time we politicked?
You can't melt that nigga and pour that nigga on me, man.
Oh God! I remember the first time you politicked on my platform. I was telling you, I said, I know y'all still in love. You gonna go back to him. I knew you was really on one. Not that you did, but I could tell. I knew you was really on one.
Right.
That's why I ain't finna never hate on the nigga, knock no nigga, and try to tell you he wasn't. I just wanted to know what you was already online speaking your truth. So why not come through the black box? I see it real clear now, though. I'm so glad. What up, homie? Welcome to the platform.
Who that driving?
My nigga Deuce Sims. That's my nigga Deuce Sims, full-time brims, bro. Good nigga.
What it do, Damu?
What's up with it?
Man, we over here politicking. I'm pretty sure you know what we talking about. Since you the last one here, I'm gonna give you opportunity to speak your mind, say something, ask a question or whatever.
You on mute, Deuce. You on mute, Deuce.
You on mute, Spider.
You muted.
Yeah,
muted.
Go ahead. You muted. Unmute yourself. There we go. Y'all can hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you now. Yep.
Spider Low, salute to you. Salute to the real niggas out there. Shout out to the big homie Messi Martha for coining my rule. And rest in peace to the homie Baby Sam. It's a lot of niggas that's been trying to, get to this paperwork. Messi Martha gave me some shit about the matter of fact that they buried Baby Sam, which was the transcript from Del Dog and Marky Mark, right?
Uh-huh.
I published it on accusations.com. We did rooms on Clubhouse. A lot of people said it was fake paperwork. Even though I never met Tiny Draws and Tiny Draws called him back. Even though I never met Stutterbox and Stutterbox called him back, right? And even though it got Marky Mark said I never helped the Wacc boy in the paperwork. They said it was fake and all that. Well, Wacc last night arguing with ODM Slim said he got that exact same paperwork. So I wondering why he would be lying about that. Then also he said that Greg Caden is the one that transcribed the transcript, which obviously has initials on there, and it's not GK. It's not Greg Caden's initials. So
it wasn't Greg Caden's case. It was a sheriff case. It wasn't an LAPD case.
So why would he bring? Well, I mean, I know why he would bring it out.
Because he owed him a favor, homie.
Right. What about
keep bringing us something in 07 that I went through in my life? It was a transition that Allah blessed me to live through. I lived through it, homie.
Alhamdulillah.
Bill Alameen. I lived through it.
Right.
And this buster ass nigga keep trying to go back like I snaked him when he the one snaked me on Crip Street on the dead homie.
Well, everybody who watch him could tell that he turned on everybody around him. That's just his character, right? He's a snake.
Yep.
But I want to know, where can we get the paperwork from the where he was on wiretap conspiring to commit murder, right? I did 10 years in the Fed, so I know conspiracy holds the same amount of time as the underlying offense. So if you on wiretap conspiring to murder, and we have that evidence, he ain't got no wiggle room. You lying about your paperwork. You lying about Kane doing the transcript. You said that you ain't back. Then you try to defend and
Listen,
say
Mark
that back
Stevens,
didn't never
Mark
slip.
Stevens, homie, listen. Mark Stevens know who was in his who was calling trying to get the G homie number, bro. Mark know who was calling him. You feel me?
Who called him 3 times to be exact?
Right. So when I read that, homie, I put 2 and 2 together. While how they got in front of my house. Wacc
Right.
right across
Now,
diagonal from me.
Could you go into that? I remember on the video I seen that you said,
because listen, homie, I called Wacc. Wacc had called me one day because he was out in the truck. He asked me, "Box, it's some niggas on my girl trying to rob her at the mall." I get the pistol, stomp up to the mall. I see the niggas. I throw a clip at him and get him off his wife. You feel me? Like
right.
I go through what I went through, and it, my Rolls Royce got shot up 20 times. My wife almost died. I almost lost. You know, it was a tragic time in my life, but I still tore through it. I'm still here. I put some protection on my family. I knew I should have kept it in the streets, homie, but little Stutterbox got killed already. I didn't want my nieces and nephews to get hurt, and they was being threatened. So I put some protection on my family. But the 3 niggas, I called Wacc phone. I'm like, cuz, it's 3 niggas in front of your house, Wacc. Is these your homies? My car had been shot up 2 days. I ain't pulled it back out the driveway yet. It's in my garage. Shot the fuck up, right? So when he said, them ain't his 3 homies in front of his house, I'm out the house with the fully, running full speed ahead at the car, 2 o'clock in the daytime. Suicide with the business. They laid down in the car and drove off. If I knew what I knew, that he was trying to call dog on Mark's line, I would have kept running, but running across and kicked in his door and down his ass.
Right. Also, you said that he was plotting on that and had them niggas over there for you. He done told you where you lived at.
Why is he asking for dog number, homie?
Exactly.
Why is this nigga in my passenger seat? I just put the nigga with Game. I just put him with Ray J. I changed this nigga's life. Why is he acting for a nigga who just tried to kill me and my wife's number?
Right.
He looking at the bullet holes in my Rolls Royce. Hello?
And you must be driving through a bad area. We can't hear you. Yeah. We can't hear you, Brent. It's freezing. Yeah. It's free. He fell out. He might try to tap back in, but it seems like he knows something about. He been paying attention to this shit. Like
Are you there?
I'm still here.
Yeah.
It's just the 3 of us. Hey, yeah, but hey, Box, I ain't gonna hold you up no longer, cuz I know this really ain't your thing. You came on here and speak your mind. I'm gonna let it go. I'm gonna let me and Mika probably just say a few little commentaries to the people, but you ain't gotta hang on no more. I'm gonna get up out of here, cuz.
All right, love, homie.
But deaf though. Appreciate you for hanging too, Mika. You want to say something in summary? You feel me?
Shoot. In summary, sounds like Wacc 100 was a snitch, and like he always do, he tries to jump in front of the bull and try to controls the narrative. And I feel like that's why he immediately started trying to like put it on Stutterbox at this point. I want, I want, I want, yeah, I want to see that paperwork, and it's really, um, it's really eating way more easier for me to understand like where it's coming from, like that he's like this because now at first, like I said, I had no idea. You could not tell me nothing about this man. You know what I'm saying? So like until he started using the same antics and using the same tools on myself is when I was like, okay, yeah, like now I see what they talking about. Nigga did it to me. Like I believed everything he said. I never believed he lied about nothing.
So many people who come across him in the public platform, they went through the same thing. He was so shrewd at networking with all the reputables. Nobody got no reason to hate on him because he was a non-confrontational. He wasn't a problem. Oh yeah, you my nigga. And then when he got in position, he overrepresented that, and then he shitted on all the relationships like he didn't need them. And the foundation that fell up out there. I've been saying this though for the longest about Cousin. The only reason I've been on my campaign against him, I like to remind people, is because he lied on me. A lot of people don't realize why it seems like I'm just always so openly disrespectful toward him. It's because he told a very blatant lie, just made up a whole story. I'm gonna let hey, you gotta unmute, homie. Unmute.
Oh no, I muted up because I heard y'all talking, so I was just gonna wait, Spider.
This is what we was doing. Sister, you had kind of came in toward the end. Stutterbox had been on here a long time, so when you had got disconnected, we was finna just wrap it up. So I was letting her give a summarize. I'm gonna let you say a little last words on the perspective of your thoughts on the shit too.
Right. Well, you can hear me?
Yep, go ahead.
Well, my situation with Wacc and why we bumped heads was a different situation. When he first met me, we had a discourse based on I didn't approve of the move he did fucking with Tekashi 6ix9ine, and I spoke on that. He was like, "Oh, you a wolf like I am, but it's just business." I'm like, "Listen, my nigga, you can put lipstick on a pig, but nigga, you still kissing a pig." You know what I'm saying? Like, where we come from, the guy moves, this D ain't for sale. You know? And you had a lot of niggas from Capanella's West Side, recipes to the homie 2Ps, that didn't do that, but I didn't want no problems. I just did all this time. So I just backed up from him like this nigga suspect. And he definitely kept trying to recruit me. He ran a make on me in the 6 Deuce Brams. And he passed with flying colors. This nigga's a gangster. Bah, 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 bah. I got a lot of respect for him now and all of this, because the nigga he checked in with was in the pen with him and the nigga he looked up to. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't want to fuck with the nigga on no business, but I didn't want no problems. It went from that to he did some more fuck shit. Shout out to the whole UOD. Shout out to the motherfuckers who resisting all the fuck shit that these niggas out here and the agenda these niggas out here pushing.
Yeah, he on the road. He got a bad connection. We ain't gonna force that, but we gonna get back to what you were saying. You were saying you glad to see you wasn't tripping. You got a better perspective on how this nigga get down.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't know. I'm gonna keep it a Google. I was here for more clarity on his situation, man. I'm really still seeking more clarity. Oh, oh God. I'm finna get up out of here, man. I appreciate all y'all for tapping in. Y'all go follow Cocktails with Mika. Oh, yeah, I can't do this, Mika. This nigga done broke so much bread in his chat. He has I don't want to ignore his last request. He said, hold on, what is the last one he said? Spider, hook it up. This is love at first sight, homie. Real talk. She truly a beautiful queen. But why is she with Wacc? What good is that mistake without the lesson? She need a real one like me. That's Grandmaster in the chat. He done spent about $200 to get that message across to you. So if you want to at least give him a special goodbye, tell him thank you on my behalf, I'd appreciate it.
What's his name?
It's Dran, D-R-A-N Master, Dran Master.
Grandmaster. Hi.
There you go. Oh, you made
Subscribe to my channel, bro.
Y'all do that. Appreciate y'all. Y'all do me a favor in the meantime till we get back up in here. Keep it a Google for me. Yeah.